guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy all you guys are here today because we are going to be reviewing a very much so requested review. It is the Kylie Jenner Storm Collection. We have 2 eyeshadow palettes, a highlighter palette, an eyeliner, 3 lipsticks, and then a single loose highlighter, and then a gloss, like a lip topper gloss. So I'm like, did I name everything? Yes, I did. This collection has been like a really talked about thing, and a lot of you guys have requested for me to review it, so of course I'm going to, and I'm filming it. It's Monday, and I'm gonna try to have it up this afternoon. It's gonna be a busy Monday for me, okay? First thing I wanna say about the collection is I was actually talking to Manny about it, and we both agreed, like, it's exciting to see this collection, and I say that because it's somewhat of an original idea, like a storm collection. I haven't really personally seen that before, and I think it's just something new and fun. There's been 100 mermaid and unicorn collections. No shade and no hate to that. You know, every brand does their own thing, and I've seen like 18 million purple translucent highlighters come out. Again, no shade to that, but there has been a lot of the same thing coming out recently, and that's okay. But whenever I saw the Storm collection, I was like, wow, that is different. So okay, cool. My eyes are like, bing, something different. Also, if you have made it through all my blabbering, which you probably skipped through, if you didn't, hey girl, hey. I actually ordered the whole collection, like the big whole collection set for like 280 bucks. I think, like the full thing. You guys are like, yeah, we got it, girl. You got the whole thing. And I ordered it for you guys. So I'm going to be doing, it hasn't come in the mail yet. So I wish I was waiting on it to come in the mail to film this video, but it hasn't come in the mail yet. When it comes in the mail, I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away to you guys in this video. All you have to do to enter is leave one comment down below and be subscribed to my channel, and you're entered. I'll Snapchat it whenever it comes in the mail to show you guys I got it. But I'll just like put a picture of it right here, and we'll visualize it being here right now, even though it's not. But we're doing a giveaway in this video, so be sure to subscribe, leave one comment down below. It's open international, and I'll have the end date and all the information down below to enter. Yes, good! I've been watching way too much RuPaul's Drag Race. Last week's episode had me. Okay, without further ado, I'm gonna sing the subscribe song, and we're gonna jump right in to the video.
Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe.
All right, now let's jump right into the video.
Cover! Put the bass in your walk.
Again, I've been watching way too much RuPaul's Drag Race, and I need to calm down. So the first item I really want to talk about with you guys is the highlighter palette, which is probably something that's the most exciting to me. I went ahead and swatched all 4 shades for you. So it is a palette, and it is gray and cloudy, which is super cute, on theme with the collection. I think it's interesting how there's like no text or anything on the front of the palette. It's just like gray clouds. Like you don't even know who this palette's made by until you flip it over with the sticker on the back. So I thought that was interesting. Not bad, but just different. I was like, where's the Kylie? So you, I dropped it. Oh, Lord Jesus. And then you get the shades in here, and I like the shade range because you have like a pinky, neutrally champagne, a really light one, and then like a deeper one. So I feel like with these shades, it could work for majority of skin tones because you have that deeper one, you have that one for lighter skin, and then you have these for more medium complexions. So I'm going to go ahead and apply them to my face. Again, I did swatch them for you guys so you can kind of see them on my skin tone, which I think I'm more of a medium skin tone, so you can kind of compare and see what would work for you. So I'm going to take my all favorite, girl, you already know, the R36. This is the Rose Gold Collection highlighter brush. And I'm going to apply the shade that I think will work best for me, which is this one right here, to my face. I'm gonna get some on there. All right, here we go, do-si-do. It's pretty. Let's add a little more because you can never have enough. Yeah, see, that's really pretty. Doesn't look chunky at all. And honestly, oh my God, I put too much on my forehead. But honestly, this is what I was most excited about in the collection. Do you guys ever just start applying a little bit of highlighter, and then all of a sudden you're putting on your chin and your cheeks and your forehead and your eyelids and everywhere? You're just like, what am I doing? Like, why am I putting this all over my face? Highlighter is so addictive. Okay, look at my forehead. So I'm gonna take the lightest one and mix it with the one I just used and put it on the tip of my nose. This makes my whole soul and life happy. Putting highlight on the tip of my nose, I'm like, oh! That's how it makes me feel inside. Is a yes. Okay. Okay, let's move into the eyeshadow palettes and talk about them a little bit. I have two palettes in this collection, and this is the Calm Before the Storm, and this one is the Eye of the Storm. So one is supposed to be more calming, one's supposed to be more like lightning. The packaging, I really like this one with the lightning, this one with the Suave marble situation. I don't know, I think the yellow is a little weird. I don't hate it, but this one's really cute with the lightning coming down and it's like gray like a cloud. I like that. First, let's talk about the Calm Before the Storm. I don't hate the color scheme in this palette. I get where she's going. Like it's you know, like soft and light, and it looks like an Easter egg, this palette though. It reminds me of Easter. This should be like a spring Easter palette, but anyways, the colors aren't bad in it to me, and I like how she did the mattes to match the shimmers, but in my opinion, it might be a little bit difficult for you to get a complete look at this palette because of the colors, but you can always get creative, and there are no rules in makeup, so you could totally get a full look out of it. But just for like an everyday palette, I just don't think this would be my one. I will say this is my least favorite out of the two palettes. We have the Eye of the Storm. Is really pretty. I like the color scheme a lot. I like that you could use like this purple for a transition shade, your brow bone, you know, to soften up your eyeshadow primer, deepen up the corner, things like that. And that's what I do like about this palette, and I think the colors are really pretty. Watching the colors and how they felt, I felt like they, some shimmers had like more pigment than others. Some of the foils were like incredibly pigmented, and then some of the shimmers were like okay pigmented. But overall, the quality of the Kylie palettes have been pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and do an eye look with the palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into this shade. And I like shades like this because you guys know I put down a lot of eyeshadow primer, and I feel like this just softens it up and it makes it so much easier to blend out the rest of your shadows and kind of like set your base. I'm going to take a R39 and grab from the Calm Before the Storm this little yellow matte. Also, there's no mirror in these palettes, and I love when there's a mirror in the palette, and she has been putting them in there in the past, so I don't know why these don't have them. So this color, it is really not that pigmented when I'm blending it out. Like, you can't even like see it. I don't know why I thought it would be like a bright orangey yellow, but like this one I'm not loving. Yeah, it's like, where's the pigment in this color? Okay, next I'll grab this shade right here. By the way, I'm using an R39 brush, and I'm just gonna pop that right up in this upper crease area. Again, like this gray color, it comes out pretty dark in the palette, but it blends out so light. I feel like as far as the mattes, so far they haven't had quite as much pigments as they have in her past palettes. I have no idea why, but I don't know, this is how I'm feeling. I have only used two colors, so we'll see what happens. I really want to put this bright yellow all over my eyelid, but the mattes have been scaring me, so see, that's building up so nicely. It's like actually has a lot of pigment, this yellow shade. I don't know why I want a bright yellow eyeshadow lid. I swear I don't think I've ever in the history of YouTube had a bright yellow eyeshadow lid, so I'm like, this is our opportunity, people. We got to do this. Are you mama sweet girl? I just got attacked by a cat in the middle of doing my makeup, but that is something that happens in my household, you know? Just gonna go back into that gray color we were using and just soften up the edges. I'm gonna tap into this darker brown. I'm just gonna take this little pencil brush. This is an E36, and I'm going to kind of work it in that crease and kind of follow the shape of my eyelid around with it. I'm going to take the lightest shade and pop it into my inner corners and brow bone. I'm going to take some of the Stila eyeliner. I would use hers, but it's yellow, and I just did a yellow eye look without thinking that through. I'm going to go ahead and apply this and just add a wing. I'm going to take some of the darker brown and blend it on the lower lash line. This is a Morphe M408. And then I'm going to tap in some of that lighter gray shade. I'm just going to blend it to soften up that lower lash line. So the eye look is complete. I popped on some Miami Lily lashes because you guys know they're my favorite. And then she also came out with this powder highlight. It is like yellow and glitter. And when I swatched it, I really didn't like it because I felt like it was really chalky looking with hunks of glitter in it. So I actually don't recommend the loose highlight to you, but her other ones in the past seem to be a little bit better. But that one I'm just like, no. She also came out with 3 lipsticks. She came out with a brown nude, a really nude, and a black. I love the nude shades, and the black is super freaking pigmented, so I say we try on the black shade first. I mean, like, that's insane. This is probably one of the most pigmented black lipsticks I've ever put on my life. Will I ever wear this? No, I will not. Next up is the Nude Nova. I think that this one's probably my favorite and the one that's gonna go with our look today the most. Nova is absolutely stunning. I'm a nude girl. You guys already know. So I'm going to put a little bit of Cosmic on the outer corners. But they're both really pretty, the nudes. With the black, I'm like, whoa, pigment. But, girl, you know I just don't wear black lipstick, okay? And then lastly is the eyeliner. I didn't get to try it out. The pot is just like the ColourPop eyeliner. So if it's anything like those, I do like those liners. They do work pretty well. So, but I didn't get to try it out because yellow on yellow, girl. Like a bumblebee today. I don't know. I was thinking about like Storm, like gray and yellow. And then it came out looking like a bee. That is it for this video, guys. I reviewed the collection. The eyeshadow palettes, honestly, the mattes just weren't as pigmented as I was hoping they would be, and like as they have been in the past, except for the yellow. It was really pigmented. The shimmers are here and there. I definitely like this palette better than this palette, but they're both pretty good palettes. The highlighter I don't recommend. The lipsticks are nice. Oh, the lip topper. See, this is where we get into that iridescent glitter, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's so chunky, grainy, and glittery, and you can like kind of feel the roughness slightly to it. I just don't wear anything like that intense on my lips. But overall, like, it is a pretty lip topper, and it does go with the collection. So if you do like a purple pink iridescent on your lips, you'll probably like this, but I don't know. For me, I'm just like, I'm not here for that, but I swatched it for you so you guys can tell for yourself if you would like it, but it's just a simple lip topper gloss, and it didn't seem too goopy. That's the review of the collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you insight on this collection. I did like majority of it, but then there were some pieces that were a little floppy for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see all of my little sweet lorlies, who just pinch your little face, in my next video. Bye, guys. My favorite color is you, and she's done filming. Now I'm out to go